Hi there everyone, Rob here with today's Western Pacific weather update. It's currently the morning of the 20th of April 2012. Out here in the Western Pacific, we are watching several areas right now. With the first being here in southeastern China, including Hong Kong, you have been seeing some very extreme amount of rainfall. Actually, let's pull up the map here being produced by the China Meteorological Agency, or the Outlook map, that is showing the amount of accumulation precipitation that could occur over the next several days. And in these areas in blues along the southeastern portions of China here, well, that is showing the approximately 50 to 100 millimeters of rainfall could occur. And if we continue to scroll down here over the next several days, continue to see that outlook even get worse and worse here, a little bit farther inland from Hong Kong, just along the interior, about 100 kilometers inland. You start to see those higher rainfall amounts continue to kick up. And what this means is potentially the start of the Mayu season here across southeastern China. And what that is an extension of the Westpac high, this high pressure ridging in from the east, extending all the way over there towards basically the South China Sea, and the encroachment of the Siberian high. The interaction of these two is creating a trough of low pressure right here across southeastern China. Typically this sets in by the latter part of April, going into May usually, and it works its way gradually towards the north, eventually affecting Korea and Japan by about June. Potentially this could be the start of the Mayu season, or the rain out here, and that's why you have been seeing this excessive amount of rainfall. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like the conditions are really going to be improving here as this boundary continues to linger, at least through the rest of the week. Maybe by the weekend you might start to get a break, but coming off of that, it does look like there is going to be more rainfall pushing off towards the east, affecting Taiwan and eventually Japan by the weekend. Actually, Saturday going into Sunday, you're expecting a very large area of rainfall. I'll get that at in a second. And also down here across the tropics, we are watching an easterly wave south of Guam pushing its way off towards the west, eventually affecting Palau here. And this is likely going to be going in a straight line path along the southern periphery of the Westpac High. And that's the circulation right in here. See that clockwise circulation? And basically extending off towards the west is the extension of that, which I was talking about just a second ago, causing that rainy season stationary boundary. But the tropics directly flowing towards the west. So what does that mean? Well, it does look like this whole easterly wave is going to start affecting Mindanao and southern Visayas, at least by the weekend. If we pull up model analysis here, you can see the initialization of this, all this convection just south of the Marianas, and then eventually starts to work its way up towards the west, and with an increase in rainfall on Saturday, and most definitely going into Sunday and Monday. See all that convection continuing to blow up here across the southern Philippines. So what this is bringing is the threat of some flooding, especially in low-lying areas here, and even the risk of some landslides, especially once you get that rain continuing to mix up on those steeper elevations. Some of those steeper elevations without very much vegetation could give way. So a potentially dangerous situation going into Sunday and the early part of next week. But while I have this up here, I was talking about this area in southeastern China. If you look at Friday, Saturday, and then in the Sunday, it does develop up, push its way off towards Korea, and brings a lot of rainfall. These areas in the reds are indicating some thunderstorms. So even the western coast of Japan, you could be whacked with not yet another system with some gusty winds out there. So potentially a dangerous situation. And one more note I actually want to put on here is kind of an anomaly, but something to continue to watch. Look at the Bay of Bengal all the way in the bottom left of your screen over here. See this one little circulation that spins up there? Now this is still several days out. It's very weak at most. Something to potentially watch as tropical season starts to kick up here. Cyclones are definitely not out of the question. So something to continue to watch out here in the Bay of Bengal. At this time, though, no advisories being put out on this, but just one thing the model is kind of striking on. Otherwise, though, the tropics remain rather high with wind shear, so all this shear will likely kill off any tropical development, even this convection pushing off towards the west. So these areas in the 20s or the 30s, that's basically like taking a chimney and knocking it over. That smoke is not going to be released, allowing no exhaust. Nothing should be organizing out here, although that disorganization will likely carry up towards the west, bringing those rain showers. That is all for right now, everybody. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, as always, please post them in the comment box below. And I am going to leave you here with the Australia satellite picture. Just want to show you this excessive amount of rainfall that's been pounding southeastern Australia. Right around Sydney, you have been seeing some flooding. And also, JTWC is now rating this a low potential for development, tropical development, just north of the top end here. It's continuing to spin. Please check out our partners' videos at OzCycloneChasers.com for the full in-depth analysis on this system spinning up there. But that is all for right now. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Have a great day.